Okay, welcome to the interview. Tell me a little about yourself, please.
My name is Ahsan. I'm from Turkey, a city in Adana. I'm a student at Alparslan Turkey Science and Technology University. In my free time, generally I meet my friends and spend time with my pets.
Good. And what are you studying at university? What's your major?
This year I'm taking an English course at my university. Next year I'm going to study management at the Faculty of Management.
All right. Could you please share the school experience you had this year? I mean, the things and skills you learned, the things and skills you liked or disliked.
Yes, I've got English communication skills because I'm the class representative and I've got a lot of speaking practice. I think learning English is very nice. I like it.
Okay. How would you describe yourself? What kind of person are you?
I would say I'm an honest and kind person, and my friends say I'm a helpful person.
And what are your strengths?
My strength is that when I'm in a difficult situation, I can stay calm and find a solution quickly.
That's a good strength. How does your greatest strength help you in your schoolwork?
When I'm in a difficult position about my classes or teachers, I can keep calm and tidy up my works or problems.
Next question is coming. What skills do you have that you think could give you an advantage?
My sister says I'm good at organizing and leading peoples and events. It gives me an advantage about my duties and responsibilities.
hmm What are some things that you would like to learn, improve, or change about yourself?
I would like to learn other languages and cultures, especially German, English, and Spanish. I want to improve my mind, and I'm always trying to be open-minded and visionary person.
hmm Do you work well with other people?
Yes, I work well with other people because I'm always respectful to other people.
Are you a leader or are you a team player?
Yes, I'm a leader.
And can you describe a situation when you were part of a team?
If I had a problem with a person from my team, I will talk to him and try to solve the problem.
Okay. What has been the greatest disappointment of your life?
In 1 month ago, I have a friend, and me and my friends right now.
All right. How do you handle failure, stress, and pressure?
I usually try to stay calm, and I walk by the lake, and I'm breathing.
hmm What has been your greatest achievement? What motivates you?
I camped with people with disabilities with the scope of a project for 1 week. My greatest success in this project was to ensure that everything went well.
hmm Do you have any work experience?
No, I didn't have any work experience, but sometimes I'm working as a volunteer in the same projects.
Good. What might be your biggest challenge if you worked abroad?
I think adaptation process will be my biggest challenge because I'm living in a different culture, and if I go to America, all things will be new and different for me.
hmm And what would you do if you were late for work or if you felt ill on a workday morning?
If I were late, I would apologize to my boss, and I say it never would be again, and I feel would very embrace it. If I felt ill, go on a work day, I will talk with my boss and I get permission from the boss for a day.
Good. What would you do if you noticed that some of your workmates are being dishonest or ignore their duties?
I would warn my workmate and talk with my workmate and give some advice.
Good point. What is your primary reason for joining the work and travel program?
I want to join it because the USA is a very big country and I really want to experience working in America and I want to see New York.
What would be your best job in the US?
I would prefer to work in a cafe, maybe Starbucks, because I believe if have this job, I will meet a lot of people and also I want to learn how to make coffee.
Good. How do you feel about being away from your friends and family for 4 months?
It's not a problem for me because I usually go to other cities for a long time and I leave the other cities.
What are your plans for the future?
Firstly, going to America and the travel around the world. And after my graduation, I want to do a master degree in abroad about advertising.
Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
That's the end of the interview. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
See you. Goodbye. Okay, welcome to the interview. Here is my first question. Tell me a little about yourself, please.
My name is Merve. I'm from Turkey, Estin, Adana. Currently, I'm a student at Alparslan Turkish Science and Technology University. I'm taking a preparatory English course this year, and if I am successful, I will start my major next year. In my free time, I listen to music, watch science fiction films, read books, meet friends.
Okay, thank you, Merve. Welcome again. And here's my next question. What are you studying at university? What's your major?
This year, I'm taking an English course. Next year, I'm going to my department. I will also study electrical engineering and engineering faculty.
Cool. Could you please share the school experience you had this year? I mean, the things and skills you learned this year, or the things you liked or disliked.
I started learning a new language this year. It's difficult for me, but I did my best. I hope I get a good grade on the final exam and I will be successful.
Hopefully.
Well, it was a nice experience for me. On the other hand, I have met new teacher and made new friends. It's important our life.
Do you like your teachers?
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself? What kind of person are you?
I think I'm self-confident, open-minded. Some friends say I am a very helpful person. I sometimes send help to village schools. For example, I'm sending books and painting pencil, eraser to students by shipping cargo.
You're really a helpful person. That's great. Very, very good. And what are your strengths?
My greatest strength is my ability to focus on communication skills, persuade.
You persuade people.
Yes.
Wow. And how does your greatest strength help you in your schoolwork?
In my opinion, helps in solving problem and, for example, communication skills are important for in teamwork and group.
Okay. And what skills do you have that you think could give you an advantage?
I have the ability to convince people. My friends say that I'm good communicating with people, so I'm in good agreement with teamwork group.
So you get on well with your friends in a group?
Yes.
What are some things that you'd like to learn or to improve or change about yourself?
I would like to see more city and more country. I want to develop my general culture and the most important things improve my English language because it's necessary in my department.
Do you work well with other people?
Yes, I do. I work well with non-selfish, helpful, punctual people.
Okay. Are you a leader or a team player?
I think I'm a leader because I can manage people.
Can you describe a situation when you were part of a team?
Yes, 3 years ago when I'm part of a team, I help friends and communicate well with them.
What would you do if you had a personal issue with someone else on your team?
I think if I have a problem with my teammate, we can handle it by talking. So we can solve the problem.
Yes, communication is important. And my next question is coming. What's been the greatest disappointment of your life?
In my life, the greatest disappointment, my exam result in high school. At the moment, I felt very unhappy because I was hoping for a higher exam grade. But I'm happy to be here.
Good. And how do you handle failure, stress, and pressure?
At such times, I meet my friends or talk to my mother, listen to music or watch movie.
Good. And what's been your greatest achievement? What motivates you?
The greatest success to paint grade in the high school. If my parents support me, I motivated.
You get motivated?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any work experience?
No, I don't have a work experience, but my father is a businessman. I sometimes help my father. I learned persuade people and communicate with people. It's a nice experience for me.
You're really helpful. You help your father too. Here's my next question. What might be your biggest challenge if you worked abroad?
If I work abroad, the biggest problem is eating habits. Because my mother...
Sorry? Eating?
Eating habits.
Eating habits? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Because my mother is a cook, so I love her meals very much. In addition, I miss my family.
And this is a different question. What would you do if you were late for work or if you felt ill on a workday morning?
I'm not late for work because I'm careful. But if I'm fall ill...
You know, this is life. Yes.
But if I fall ill, I tell my boss.
You tell your boss?
Yes.
Good. And what would you do if you notice that some of your workmates are being dishonest or ignore their duties?
I speak to them and warn them.
You warn them?
Yes.
Good. What's your primary reason for joining this program? I mean, work and travel program.
The most important things I get when to experience the American way. The program also teaches me new cultures, introduce new people. It gives me an opportunity to improve myself.
Yes. What would be your best job in the US?
I would choose a place where I can talk to people because if I interact with people, I can improve my English language.
Yes, that's correct.
I think I can be a cook assistant in a cafe would be good.
All right. How do you feel about being away from your friends, family for 4 months?
I have never been away from my family for that long.
It will be difficult.
Yes. In addition, I'm not separated from my family. Currently, we live with my family in Adana.
Yes.
So I chose my university in Adana.
So you'll be away in the work and travel program. It will be difficult for you, I think. Yes. What are your plans for the future?
My goal is to graduate from university. I believe that I will become a very successful electrical engineer.
I hope so. Have you finished?
No.
Do you have any questions?
Yes.
What are your questions?
What kind of training should I expect?
Actually, you'll have the chance to get more concrete training. I mean, not theoretical. You will do and learn everything while you're working, while you're doing the job. You have the chance to see other people working and you can get experience from them. And of course, you need at least basic English to be able to cope with problems you'll come across there. But hopefully you'll be able to get on well with people. You're a helpful person. I'm sure you'll do good. Don't worry about your experience there.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming here for the interview. See you.
See you.